Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, coming in, I'm just realizing I completely have the wrong layout. I can fix that in post-editing, but whatever. Today, I have a team builder video for week number 8 of the PTL, coming in just a little bit late, but you know. Things happened, so this battle's happening like pretty late in between weeks 9 and 10, but anyway, it's here. Team Builder's going up, which means I'm doing the battle just shortly after this, so yeah, this will be midweek, but whatever. Anyway, my opponent is DJ, and he's got the Haxo Haalderen, which, you know, it's a German team, I'm not sure, or might be Dutch or like Belgian, I don't know. I'm not familiar with European teams, but then again, I'm repping a Canadian team while being American and stuff, so whatever. Anyway, he's got a team that's pretty scary, and I'm going to show it to you real quick. He's got Mega Latias, which is one of those Pokemon that just ruins lives by itself. He's got Weavile and Kartana, so right away a super physically offensive core. There's Gliscor, Umbreon, Primarina, which is a disgusting defensive core. Like, wow, break through that thing, good luck. He's got Emboar, Alola, Empoleon, and Heracross. So, three of those Pokemon, Alola, Empoleon, and Primarina, are a little bit redundant. They're all like bulky waters and stuff, you see. So, I don't know, but then again, they all do different things. Like, you know, Primarina can be a bulky special tank, and Empoleon like roars and gets rocks and stuff and defogs. It's more utility. We can also Swords Dance and Jazz. And Alola is just there to be a fat piece of doo-doo and like toxic things and Mirror Coat, and it can actually run a very effective AV set and Wish and stuff. Heracross and Emboar are two really threatening like physical fighting mons. Come to think of it, like he doesn't have very many special threats except for like Primarina and Latias, so that's interesting. Yeah, so pretty threatening team, not like 100% synergetic, but you know, can make very effective sets with a bunch of different things. So you already see what I'm starting my team off with. That is right, we are starting things off right with Mr. Fish, the Mega Gyarados. I am running, obviously I'm going to be a Mega Gyarados with the Mold Breaker ability. I've got a little bit of a bulky spread. I'm Adamant Nature, but not max, and I've got like, what is that? 228 speed, 130, 215. I want to see if I can grab that with Jolly, and 215 and 130. 215 and 1. No, not quite. I'm gonna be Adamant. Yeah. Sorry about the weird mid-recording maths, but I just want to make sure that I get everything properly optimized and all that. So yeah, Gyarados can get really fast after a Dragon Dance. Flamethrower is for Kartana. Even with like 0 and negative special attack nature, that's an Oko. Like, just which, yeah, that's kind of funny. So it's like I'll go for a move like Waterfall or something, and then he'll switch that in and take some damage, and I'll go for Flamethrower, and it's like, bop, you're gone, bye. Which, and like all the mock battles that I've done before, it was like that was the biggest stop to Gyarados, is like Kartana coming in even at +2. I don't think I can Oko it with Earthquake, so and like that was the reason I was running Earthquake. So I've just got dual stab, Dragon Dance, and Flamethrower, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a really bulky spread, that's so I can switch into Weavile, because in my base form, when it's at -1, I'm taking like 30% damage max, and then it's like when I'm in Mega form, I'm taking even less damage, especially since Knockoff can like barely touch me. So I basically get a free Dragon Dance when I come into Weavile, and having a safe switch into Weavile is like always one of the best things that you can do. So next up, I have my Alola Ninetales, who I'm run this set a lot, but it's really good. Aurora Veil, Encore, Moonblast, and Freeze Dry. Remember that one time that I did Aurora Veil so I could set up with Gyarados? Yeah, same thing. Encore, so hopefully I can do something ridiculous like get Alola like into some wishes, or Umbreon into some curses or something ridiculous like that. And my dual stab actually hits his team very hard. Freeze Dry, of course, will hit Latias, Gliscor, it even hits Primarina. Empoleon, it hits for neutral damage, and then there's Alola. Moonblast, of course, hits the things like the Emboar and the Heracross and the Weavile pretty hard, so its dual stab is actually really good. I'm running max speed to basically outspeed everything. I speed tie with the Kartana, but I am sure as heck not staying in against that any day of the week. Yeah, so Ninetales is a really supportive set, but hopefully it can do some damage. Like, you know, if it's 1v1 versus Primarina, yeah, it can do damage to me with Moonblast and stuff, but I am faster and I can 2-hit KO with Freeze Drive, which is awesome. So next up is Galvantula. I'm not running Sticky Webs. Instead, I'm running Choice Specs with a bunch of attacks because it's actually super good. Like, I need the Electric Stab, of course, because he's got 3 bulky waters on his team, although I only expect 1 to come, like I mentioned before. But it's like every one of those gives me a problem, especially, you know, Gyarados has a problem with them. So yeah, Thunder, Bug Buzz, HP Ice for Gliscor, Volt Switch, of course, for momentum. The Bug Buzz is for the annoying things like the Umbreon, the Latias, and it can hit Weavile decently, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm not staying in versus Weavile any day of the week. Should I be timid? No, I think I'll be modest because I'm mostly going to be staying in versus slow stuff, but I'll make sure my EVs are like proper so that I can outspeed Primarina and Gliscor with my current nature. Next up is Braviary Air Force 1 with the Choice Scarf. I'm running max speed because I believe that ties me with Heracross, and then I outspeed, just in case it's like a Scarf Heracross, then I outspeed Emboar, I outspeed, well, everything basically, unless he's running a Scarf Weavile, which I find unlikely, or a Scarf Kartana, which, you know, it's always possible, but what's the most damage that can do to me? I resist its dual stab. Do I? No, I don't know if I resist the steel move, but anyway, dual stab, U-turn, and superpower does a ton of damage to his team, and it's like I can U-turn a lot to gain momentum between that and Galvantula. Frustration, it's like he doesn't have a ghost type that I can see there, so it's like, except for Empoleon, like, and Kartana, it's doing a ton of damage, and neither of those want to come in because I've got superpower. So Braviary can potentially, you know, clean up at the end, especially it's like what's his answer to like a Adamant Brave Bird? Like, I mean, I just got swept by bird spam in my last game, so I'm gonna do the same hopefully at the end. This is like a really great cleanup crew, but also can get me momentum whenever I need to. Next up is the most cursed Mon ever, and anyone who ever drafts it is destined to do horrible for all of their entire league season and be close to the bottom of the league standings. That's Aegislash. I am running a Spedef, although I'm going to change that to Fizdef right now because, you know, I mentioned earlier, most of his team is completely physical. It's like, except for maybe Empoleon and Primarina, like, and well, Latias, but then again I resist its dual stab, like, and I eat it for breakfast, and I hit really hard with Shadow Ball. And I've got, why did I bring sub? That was just to basically be annoying, and I've got leftovers. King's Shield, because if I'm in versus Weavile, I don't want it to like be knocking off, and then at -2 it can't Oko me. But it can't even Oko me when I'm at full Fizdef, but that allows me to like live a hit comfortably and get off a Flash Cannon and Oko it. So Aegislash is basically like my 100% immediate check to Mega Latias. I'm actually thinking of switching this to HP Ice. Did that work out the last time for me? But I'm almost certain that Gliscor is going to come. So I think I will this time. HP Ice, King Shield, Flash, because yeah, what was sub going to be doing for me anyway? So yeah, King Shield is just really nice tech to have because most of his team is physical. Flash Cannon, like dual stab and HP Ice, it's like can't really go wrong with that, right? And finally, rounding out my team, I've got my Salazzle, whose job is to be fast and do toxic damage. This was the last minute addition to my team. I was thinking about my regular Latios for a while. Its dual stab did kind of okay, but there are just like too many things that, like, okay, first of all, there's Weavile. Like, come on, if you got Weavile, well, Weavile's 100% coming, but for the other games where there's a really powerful like pursuit user, I was just kind of like, it might come, it might not, but no, Weavile's definitely coming, so I'm not bringing Latios because that just like gives it too easy of a day. Salazzle does a pretty good job with the dual stab. I outspeed Kartana and hit it, like, do a ton of damage with. Am I going to be hitting anything besides the Kartana with, yeah, I'm going to be hitting Weavile too. So it's going to be, you know, doing a decent amount of damage. Toxic would be hilarious if I got a Toxic on Empoleon or Kartana. And yeah, it's also great for the likes of Alola. If I get it on Umbreon, it can't synchronize me back, so that would be really useful. And it's just one of those like good fast things to have. So my team is overall just like really offensive. Like Aegislash is obviously bulky, but it's take hits and hits hard really back. Ninetales is supportive. Gyarados is a setup, but like a much more bulky setup, and basically my win con. And if anything's behind a Roar Veil, like there's nothing that can't, like, if anything gets behind a Roar Veil, it's like doing a lot of damage, and he's gonna have to like defog it away, and then it's like I'm at +2 nerd. So that's the team. I've got to edit some things in post, but you know, whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting into the battle right here real soon. Sorry for this video being late again, but yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. All right, take care now. Bye bye.